If you do go on to enjoy today's video, please remember to hit that like button and of course subscribe for more content. And if you need any coins for Ultimate Team to get a head start on the game, head to the link in the description. Use the code TVM for a discount at checkout. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to a brand new video, brand new player review, and yet another first owner player review. Not that I'm bragging or anything, but if you want to see me pack these players, you need to watch The Road to Glory. This is, of course, my Road to Glory account. If you missed the episode from, I think it was yesterday, where we got Fabinho in a 2-player pack. I got 2 walkouts back-to-back from 2-player packs. Big fan of that. Put a shadow on him because, well, he's very slow. He's almost like a camel in that sense. The shadow doesn't really do a massive amount. Don't know why I used camel as an example of something that's very slow, but I'm sure that they are. With that being said, 76 acceleration and 78 sprint speed with the chem style. Without it, of course, just minus 10 from both. 66, 68, not great. However, going to be using him as a CDM in a 4-2-3-1, stay back while attacking, cut passing lanes, cover center, so he's not going to move. He literally just sits right in front of the back 4 and tries to soak up any, well, counter-attack, really. That's all it comes down to. It's not even going to be pressure. It's going to be counter-attack because that's what this game is all about. You're going to see evidence of him attempting to track back. And, of course, you're going to see evidence of him just breaking up play and getting the ball moving again. Because the beauty of this card is, and even though I've put a shadow on him, I wouldn't actually be against putting a catalyst on him because the passing on this card is decent. 85 short passing, 83 long passing is not terrible. 79 vision is not great, but getting the ball out from the back, distributing it to the cam or the winger or whatever is decent. But with a catalyst, you get the same pace boost, which I think is almost invaluable. Even though it doesn't boost it like tremendously, it's still in the 70s. It still makes him feel a bit quicker, and it's needed because he, like I said, he's like a camel. I wonder if camels are fast. No idea. So with a catalyst, you'd have 93 long passing, 90 short passing, and you'd have high crossing. Not that he's ever in a position to do that, but the passing might be the difference between getting a goal and not, because of how quick you can move from back to front in this game. Maybe being able to play a killer ball with Fabinho from deep would actually be beneficial. But obviously we've gone for the shadow, which gives you 99 slide tackle, 97 stand tackle, 91 defensive awareness, and 97 interceptions. Decent heading as well. He is 6'2". He doesn't have great jumping, but like I said, he's 6'2". That's the team we've got him in right there. Good link into Van Dijk. I mean, in general, you'd look at that team and you think, wow. I mean, okay, Tomori is questionable because he's quite low rated, and yes, Ronaldo's off chem. Ziyech has a terrible weak foot, but generally speaking, that is a good team, and it is. I do like it. I mean, obviously, Ziyech isn't my first choice of player in that side, and Tomori is quite literally there as a placeholder because I'm waiting for rewards before I decide what I'm going to do with the team going into the upcoming weekend league. But if you want to see all the decision making and the packs that we open and the team that we build, then you need to check out the Road to Glory. Go for it. The playlist is set up and it's just littered on the channel. It's more or less a daily upload now. Fabinho in that role, I'm going to compare him, not because he's similar, but obviously it's the player I was using before I packed Fabinho, is Fred. I was using Fred in and around that position, the same sort of holding player. I've kind of treated Fred as if he was a cheaper version of Kante. They're roughly the same height. They've got very similar stats. I think Fred is better going forward, but Kante is just far too expensive for me to consider right now. Plus, this is a first owner Road to Glory. So with that being said, of course, we need to get first owner players. I'm allowed to buy one player for those who are concerned, but I don't know if Kante is the player that I would want to spend all my coins on, really. But Fabinho, as you can see there, lovely ball over the top. We don't have the chem style to boost the long passing, and for some reason I've decided Diogo Jota is a messiah, and I've tried to lob the goalkeeper from an improbable angle, and I've looked a little bit foolish in the process. But the long pass from Fabinho in the first place was very, very good. Little cross here. I said you don't get many opportunities to cross, but it's a little dink over the top, and if that had been anyone with a right foot, we'd have scored a goal there. Here is Fabinho on the edge of the area. Beautiful dink into the path of someone that I couldn't quite see the name of, and he played it out. I really like Fabinho. I think there are better players out there, and I think that was a terrible pass from me, but don't worry, because Fabinho will mop it up. I like him. And I think he's very good, and he doesn't have an awful lot of weaknesses. bar the obvious, which we'll talk about in a second. But, you know, in comparison to, I've used Kante, I've reviewed Kante. He's a very, very good card. Which one would I rather have in my team? I think they offer different things, but probably Kante. But I think for, what is the price here? Let's have a little look. We're scrolling up a little bit. Around 30k. He's there or thereabouts. I mean, with rewards tomorrow, he'll be a lot cheaper. I mean, we're talking a big drop-off. And the market itself has suffered a lot over the last week. So if we go back a week today, we're looking at his price being 60,000 coins. And now, all of a sudden, it's 30,000 coins. Tomorrow, after the first major set of rewards, because it's the first Weekend League rewards as well as Rivals. The only bad thing about it is, of course, that not everyone is going to have rank 1 and a high Weekend League finish because of the way that EA have absolutely ruined their own game mode with regards to Division Rivals. But there we are. That's for a different video, which, by the way, I think I am going to make. I was kind of holding off on it, but I think I will talk about it. There are people asking me what I think of it. People are still a little bit confused by it, so I might as well just make a video about it. But Fabinho in general, positioning is sensational. His defensive awareness is fantastic. 91 with the chem style. I am a big fan. The cons are quite literally, weak foot, he's only got a 2-star. So using him in the midfield with Hakim Ziyech was an absolute disgrace. Both players have 2-star weak foot. That is not ideal in the slightest. So one of them is going to have to go, and it will be Ziyech. I probably will use Fabinho for the upcoming weekend leagues. If you want to see him actually perform in a competitive setting, then go check that out. All the games I've played with Fabinho right now were in friendlies. The reason for that is because there was no reason for me to play Rivals, and I don't want to ruin my sort of skill rating, I guess. I'm in Division 3 right now. I'm not too far away from Division 2. I might decide to press on for Division 2 before the next sort of set of next set of rewards come in. But the main reason why I didn't want to review in it is because it wasn't the team that I was that comfortable playing with. Certain, a couple of players in different positions I'm not a massive fan of. So I didn't want to risk it, and that is part of the problem this year already now with what they've done with Weekend League and Rivals. But again, that's for another video. Is Fabinho worth 30,000 coins? I think it's fantastic value. I mean, more so than anything else, because he's high rated, you're not really going to lose that much. If he does drop down to what the lowest 87 on the market is right now, you might think, oh, well, I'm in a bit of trouble. But over time, when EA release SBCs people actually want to do, and cards that are desirable and that need high-rated players, icons, for example, they are coming into the game, icon SBCs. So people are going to need 87 rated cards. This is going to hold a 20-25k price tag just for the rating alone. So in my opinion, it's a bit of a win-win in that sense. You're not going to lose an awful lot of money. You get a solid CDM. You can whack on any number of chem styles and make sure that he stays back while attacking, or even drop between the defenders, and he should be fine. I am a big fan. I don't think he's going to be great for a long time. And yes, I think Kante and that type of CDM is better. Zakaria, for example, of Borussia Mönchengladbach would probably be a better option for you. But if you need the links and you're thinking about it, I'd take the plunge. He's decent. He's not bad at all. If you have enjoyed this player review, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Join the Betting Rebellion and find out what your football knowledge is really worth.